Today we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled Reign with Compassion and Consideration for All Sentient Beings, on between Master and Disciples, held in English.
Hello, Master.
Hello, Master.
How are you, Master?
Hello, I'm okay. How are you?
We are good, Master.
You're good?
Yes.
Yes.
Master.
Wonderful. I'm still dragging my luggage,
Oh, wow.
living in the suitcase.
Wow.
But I'm glad to talk to you. Nowadays, we are very lucky. Yeah, don't you think?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
we're lucky.
Luckier than many kings in the past.
Yes.
Indeed.
Many kings in the past had to rely on the legs of the eunuchs in order to run around and spread their news. I just hold up a rectangular device, and then I can just talk to you,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Much easier.
just like that.
Yes.
Yes,
good.
Master.
Wonderful.
That's wonderful, no?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Indeed.
And I hear you very clearly. Anything special happen with you guys? Or is all okay?
All okay for us, Master.
All okay,
Yes.
thank you. It's good to hear Master's voice.
Yes.
Yes.
After such a long time.
I'm glad to hear you also. Yesterday, Her Majesty the Queen of England left the physical world, and although I knew that she went to a higher heaven, it's better than this world for her. She's happy. But I was still very sad somehow.
All right, yes.
Yes.
So I thought today I would try to find a way to contact you guys and to read your story or something, keep myself busy. When you're sad, you should keep yourself busy and you don't feel too sad.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Don't sink into the sadness, yeah.
Yes.
Understand, Master.
Understand, Master. Why are you sad, Master?
Even though I know she's gone to heaven, because all her life she didn't do anything wrong. She did her duty conscientiously, diligently, and as well as she could. And even before she died, she was so weak already,
Oh.
and still received the new Prime Minister of England.
Yes,
yes,
Master.
that's right.
She really worked until the last days of her life.
Yes.
Yes.
And for that, everybody should have much respect and appreciation for Her Majesty. I do, myself, I do. Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
A special remembrance of the 70-year reign of a world leader. Tonight, the most spectacular image, a double rainbow over Buckingham Palace that appeared just moments before the royal family announced her passing as crowds gathered to say goodbye. The rainbow to some a sign, its long arc a reminder of her long reign and her lasting legacy. Not just as monarch, but as mother and grandmother, a wife of 73 years, a lover of her corgis and horses. Her greatest devotion was to the service of the Commonwealth, even in her final days, working to welcome the new Prime Minister. Frail but smiling broadly. In her long life, she no doubt saw her fair share of tumult and triumph, but she will always be remembered for her strength on the world stage, as iconic and stable as Buckingham Palace itself.
And also, of late, she has signed a new law to protect the animal people. Thus, the animal people now are counted by UK's law as sentient beings.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yes.
right.
Yeah, sentient beings deserve more respect, protection, and kind treatment. Sentient beings are just like us. Human beings, we are also sentient beings. We have feelings, you see. We have feelings, we have emotions, we have thinking, we have smartness, intelligence. And we have kindness toward each other and toward the animal. People These are so-called sentient beings.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Sentient means can feel and react. Therefore, she earned merit to go to high heaven, and I'm very glad. But somehow I feel like her death is too sudden, even though she's been ill for some time now. Still, I feel it's too sudden. Just like when Princess Diana died, it was too sudden.
Right, yes.
Right.
I think everyone feels like she will live forever, like an eternal monarch.
Yes.
So she reigned for a long, long time. That's why.
Yes. Yes, Master.
And some people, when you know them for a long time, even though not personally, you feel like they will live forever. You can't imagine they die.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes,
Master.
that's right.
But this is c'est la vie. Our world is like that. And I was so sad because everything in this world is somehow like you will die and everything will not last.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
that's right.
And I also feel sad because how come good people die
Yes, true.
Yeah, it's true.
and so-called bad people are still alive and well? Some bad people are still alive and well. Good people are just gone like that.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
The Queen Mother before she lived to over 100 years. So Queen Elizabeth, I expected that she would live as long as that. But I think because her husband, Prince Philip, died and that took some of her being away.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yes, Master.
Understand.
They've been together all their lives since young already, and suddenly he was gone like that. She probably felt that half of her was gone too, and she just probably got weaker and weaker in her immunity, emotionally, psychologically, as well as physically. Thus, she probably died sooner than she would have if Prince Philip was still alive.
Understand,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yes.
And that's what I was thinking. I was feeling sad because this world, it seems like everything makes me sad.
Oh.
The people suffer everywhere with war, with famine, with pandemics, with poverty, with starvation. Children, elderly and women alike, men also, just succumb to the situation of the world. And the animal people suffer no end like that. Every day when I see the clips of the suffering, I feel like my heart would not be able to bear it.
Yeah.
So this world, everything makes me sad.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Indeed.
Very little happiness. Very little happiness. So I'm glad to tell you that Queen Elizabeth has gone to a higher heaven and she'll be peaceful and happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Go
good
for her.
news.
Go for
Thank
her.
you for
Thank you,
sharing
Master.
that, Master.
Yes. Mostly because she did her duty wholeheartedly. And at the end, she signed this animal sentence bill.
Legislation will also be brought forward to ensure the United Kingdom has and promotes the highest standards of animal welfare.
See, that would earn her a lot of merits.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
These two things drew her up to heaven, and I'm so happy, even though I'm sad that she's gone somehow. It's just our emotion. As humans, when somebody's gone, you feel like there's some empty space.
Yes,
Yes,
true,
Yes,
Master.
that's right.
Like when Princess Diana died, I feel so sad. I feel like the world became a little darker somehow at that time. But we have King Charles III now. Maybe he's going to continue in the footsteps of his mother, and England will still continue to be stable and well.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
It is my most sorrowful duty to announce to you the death of my beloved mother, the Queen. I know how deeply you, the entire nation, and I think I may say the whole world, sympathize with me in the irreparable loss we've all suffered. It is the greatest consolation to me to know of the sympathy expressed by so many. My mother gave an example of lifelong love and of selfless service. My mother's reign was unequaled in its duration, its dedication, and its devotion. Even as we grieve, we give thanks for this most faithful life. I am deeply aware of this great inheritance and of the duties and heavy responsibilities of sovereignty, which have now passed to me.
I think countries with monarchies somehow seem to be more stable and peaceful, and people are happier than countries with so-called democracy,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
or even worse, without democracy. All right, we don't talk about these things anymore. I don't agree with many things, but just let it be then.
Understand.
Yes.
Talking about that, you know that England has a new prime minister,
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Yes.
and Boris Johnson is out
Yes.
due to what? Remember?
Yeah, some party.
What kind of party?
Well, they're celebrating his birthday.
Uh-huh. Yeah, poor thing, huh? Poor man.
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Now you know I'm so clever. I don't celebrate my birthday anymore since decades. Huh? Luckily, otherwise I might be kicked out. Who knows? Yeah, the reason was because I felt the world had so much suffering, so much misery that I don't care to celebrate my birthday at all. I don't even remember. In this case, maybe I stay young for a long time, huh? 'Cause I don't remember how old I am, huh?
Yes.
Let's hope that the new king and the new prime minister will do something good for England as well as the world. Also, I hope the king will reign with compassion and consideration for all other sentient beings and follow up with the bill that the late Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has signed into law, meaning that all the animal people are sentient beings and will be treated as such. We congratulate you, the new king, King Charles III, and the new Prime Minister of England as well, Madam Prime Minister Liz Truss. Please pray to God that you will not be not trapped in the inflated ego, because the power tends to do that, to inflate people's ego and then make them do things with arrogance and selfishness. Please pray so that you don't fall into that trap, so that you can serve your country and help the world to be a better place. May heaven be with you. Amen.
Amen.
Let's hope the new king and the new prime minister will truly, sincerely help to bring this world into a better place by being benevolent, kind, and ruling according to God's will.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
We hope that they consider that their work is the work of a servant of God and do more contemplation inward, so that they will know what God's will is and do it accordingly.
Queen Elizabeth was a life well lived, a promise with destiny kept, and she is mourned most deeply in her passing. That promise of lifelong service I renew to you all today. I shall strive to follow the inspiring example I have been set in upholding constitutional government and to seek the peace, harmony, and prosperity of the peoples of these islands and of the Commonwealth realms and territories throughout the world.
Let's hope they will not be making more trouble for England or the world by being selfish, inconsiderate, and incompassionate, just because of an easy win, easy life for them up to date. Meaning not because of their easy win or an easy life, that they should be selfish, inconsiderate, and uncompassionate, because that will not help our world. It will make England and the world become worse and worse. May you help us, dear Lord. May you bless these two new leaders to go on the righteous way, as per your will and grace. Amen.
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 Now, do you want to hear a story or not? A very simple one.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
Master.
Sure, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Unless you have any questions or any other things to tell me.
No, Master.
No, Master.
Okay, good. Many people are sad because the queen died, so maybe I just read you guys the story and maybe they can also listen to dissipate their sadness a little.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you,
Yes,
Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
So this story is also from this Jewish folklore, and the title is The Lonely Old Man Who Lost His Bean.
Okay.
Yes, Master.
You will know what kind of bean. You can hear well, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yes.
We hear
We
well.
can.
A long time ago. As long as you can imagine, there was an old man who was very lonely and also not well off, under the poverty line. One day he was searching all over his body, all kinds of pockets, if he had any money. And then finally he found one penny in his pocket.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
1 penny. Probably at that time 1 penny was worth more than $1 nowadays.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. And he was asking himself, I have only 1 penny like this. What can I do?
Mm.
So then after thinking for a while, he went to the market to see all the things that are raised in that market. But he had only 1 penny. What can anyone buy? Can anyone even buy anything that is worth any value? He was thinking, running around, but finally, in order to keep his mouth a little bit less bored, he bought a piece of peanut candy.
Oh.
Okay.
1 piece, yeah. And then he was chewing his peanut candy and walking on the road. And then he passed the well. And at that time, in his hand, he has only 1 peanut candy left.
Mm.
And he wanted to put it in his mouth, but the peanut went astray.
Oh.
Oh,
dear.
Yeah, and you know where it landed? In the well.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh. This poorest of the poor old man felt so terrible. And then he stood at the mouth of the well and looked down and screamed, my God, my God, my God, my peanut is gone.
Oh.
And he was very, very sad. And then suddenly, the water in the well became like a circle, and make a strange noise.
Wow.
And then a little devil popped his head out
Wow.
of that circulating water. His head appeared in the middle of this whirling water, and he said, are you crazy, old man? Why are you making so much noise? Huh? Who can bear it? So the old man said, I want to have my peanut back. So the little devil went and dived to the bottom of the well and tried to find that peanut for the old man. He tried all his best, but he could not find it.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. So his head appeared one spot, and he said to the old man, it's gone. Gone. So the old man said, how? What do you mean by gone? Huh? I had really 1 peanut, so clear and so visible. How can it be gone? Huh? So the little devil said, I have tried my best, but I cannot find it. But if you stop yelling and crying, then I will give you something better.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
So the old man asked, what will you give me?
Mm.
So the little devil said, I will give you a pot, like a teapot or something like that.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will give you a teapot which has magical power.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so anytime you feel hungry, you can ask this teapot to give you anything you want, even a big mountain of peanuts
Wow.
or any other food.
Wow. That's
Wow.
And moreover, whatever and however much you want, it will give you as much as you want. So the old man say, but what if you cheat me then? Huh? If you fool me? And the little devil say, no. You know how to find this well again, no? If I tell you apply, you will find this well again, meaning you know where I live.
good. Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So here, take this teapot. If you think I fool you, then you can come back here anytime, huh? So the old man listened to that, took the teapot, and went home. When he came home, he closed the door and immediately he ordered. He said, oh, teapot, I'm hungry now. And then immediately from the teapot flowed a lot of beans.
Wow.
Wow.
Not just this one that he lost, but a lot. And they fell all over everywhere. So the old man told the teapot, but I don't want that thing. I want a lot of food with a lot of vegetables and fruit like grapes, cashew nuts and all that.
Ah.
So immediately from the teapot came everything that he asked, and they were piping hot.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, and so much that the old man could keep eating, but he could never finish. Now he felt his stomach was warm and his body felt well, and then he left his house and went to the neighbors to just chat.
All right.
And what did the neighbors hear from the old man? Of course, it's about the food. And some neighbors say, oh, I had eaten this, I had eaten that beautiful food. And the other one say, oh, I also ate this and that very rare delicacy. And one of the neighbors say, oh, you don't know. The day before yesterday, I ate some baked pie, and a very, very special one. It had some special rare things inside that pie.
Yes.
Like we make vegan mince pies or stuff like that.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And one of the neighbors said, you don't know. Yesterday, I ate some of the most famous foods in the world. And then after hearing all that, the lonely old man said to them, all the things that you have told us are only as valuable as the one peanut only. How can anything compare to the wonderful things that I just ate some minutes ago? If you don't believe me, I will go home and bring all that here for you so that you can enjoy all this first-class food that you would never be able to eat without me.
Oh.
And even all the days from your birth until your death, you would never, ever taste such a thing.
Oh.
And then immediately the lonely old man returned home. And he went to pat the teapot and say, hey, teapot, I want a big meal, enough for 5 people, and only the best things in the world. So immediately, of course, the teapot produced all kinds of delicacies. Nobody have ever seen them before, and if anybody saw it, they would immediately want to eat them. And then the old man brought all these food to his neighbors. And after just having first glance at it, everybody's faces became so bright, happy and smiling. And they asked, hey, uncle, where did you get these delicacies? And so many like that? So the lonely old man said, oh, all of you, my precious friends, just have peace, okay? From now on, whatever you want, you will have it. I will bring it to you. But you are not allowed to ask where they come from. It's a secret. At that time, there was one rotten old woman, and often I've seen a lot who also wanted to join and eat together with them. So therefore, the lonely old man returned home to bring more food for her. At that time, she followed him secretly to his house. The old man went inside the house, turned his back and closed the door, but did not see that she followed him. Through the keyhole, the old woman saw that the old man took out the teapot and pat it on it, and then requested him to give him all the food that he wants. In just a few minutes, all the beautiful delicacies and rare food appeared in front of him.
Wow.
So the lonely old man put the teapot away and then brought all the food to the neighbor's house so that she can also sit and eat together with all of them. So they were eating very, very heartfeltly and diligently. They demolished all the food that he brought over. And after that, all of them diligently say thank you to God. Yeah. And then they continue their chatting. But the old lousy woman, she went and sneaked into the house of the old lonely man. She stole the teapot, and then she replaced it with her own teapot. After a while, the neighbors still felt like eating some more. And then they said to the lonely old man, if we could have some more beautiful food like that, how wonderful will it be, eh? So the old man immediately returned home and patted the teapot, but this time the teapot didn't give him anything at all.
Yes.
Of course, you know, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He kept patting it however many times, but it didn't give anything. So the old man went crazy. He went to the well again, and screamed out loud, my God, my peanut. And then the water in the well was swirling, and then was making strange noises. And then the head of the little devil appeared. He said, why are you so noisy? The old man said, I want my peanut back. And the little devil said, what else do you want from me now? Huh? I have given you the teapot that could even nourish you for the whole of your life. Didn't I? So the old man got very angry and he screamed, you are a cheater, a liar. You just want me to go away out of your sight. That's why you told me about the teapot. It's not true. Yeah, I give this to you. I return it to you. It doesn't work. So the little devil made a very good observation of the teapot and then said to the man, this is not the magical teapot that I gave to you. I'm sure somebody has stolen it and then replaced it with this normal common teapot. And the old man said, no, you continue to lie again now. I normally sleep alone. There is nobody in my house. How can anybody even steal the teapot?
Right.
The little devil didn't want to argue anymore. He dived back into the bottom of the well. And then he appeared again with another teapot. And he said to the old man, okay, this is the new one. It's better you don't lose it again, huh? Okay? I'm telling you, this one not only gives you beautiful food, but even gives you gold, silver, and jewelry as well.
Wow.
Okay, now, please, leave me now in peace. Give peace back to me. You leave. So the old man returned home, closed the door, pat the new teapot, and then from the teapot out jumped a deity, very, very black deity.
Wow.
So black, so black. Yeah. Like the coal from your chimney. Yeah. And this black coal deity asked the old lonely man, "Dear master, what do you want me to serve you now?" So the old man said, "I want a lot of good food, and I also want money." Yeah. So the black deity nodded his head and disappeared. And then after that, the teapot produced a lot of delicacies, a lot of beautiful food. And then a lot of gold money came out.
Wow.
Yeah. In the old times, people had gold, silver, and copper coins.
Yes.
So this time, all the gold coins came out. And then the old lonely man brought all those things to the neighbors and gave them food, served them, and then gave the money to them also. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, gave the gold and the silver money to them. And seeing that, the rotten old woman was thinking to herself, "Oh, surely this old man must have found something even better than the one that I stole.
Oh.
I will check it from him again." So she did. Yeah. She sneakily went with the old man to his house and then hid herself somewhere, waited until the opportunity arose, and she stole also that new teapot.
Wow.
And then she gave him another teapot, the normal one.
Right.
The next day, the old man was alone and bored, so he wanted to enjoy a new life. He wanted some more money to spend, and then he wanted food. So he parted the teapot. You know already, right?
Yes.
Nothing came out. Oh, after seeing that, he began to curse the poor little devil. "Ah, you, the dead without closed eyes. Huh? If you continue this way, I will kill you."
Wow.
Wow.
He was so angry. So he went to the well, screamed louder than before. My God, my God, my God. My peanut, my peanut." And then, of course, the water up, made a lot of strange noises. And then one little devil appeared. He said, "What is it now? Huh? You make my head so painful. I have a headache. You disturb my peace." So the old man said, "Huh? You think you can play with me? Huh? Okay. Here, take your teapot. Now, even if you give me anything else, I wouldn't take it. I want you to return that peanut to me only. That's all I want." So the poor little devil was begging him, pleading with him. Oh man, how much longer will you continue to torture my mind like this? Huh? When will you stop it? I gave you 2 teapots to make you happy from now until the day you die. And now somebody has stolen them. It's not my fault. What kind of devil is so gentle, hey? Yeah.
Yes.
He must be practicing meditation and didn't want to be disturbed so that he can continue meditating to elevate to a little higher status, you know?
Yes,
It's not good to be a little devil. Even just an old normal man can harass him like that. Okay. This is the last time I give you one more thing But this is not a teapot. It is a box that can search and tell you who is the thief. You have to use it this way. You go home and invite all of your friends to your house, saying, okay, you're invited for an eating and drinking party. Then you make them sit together in a circle. And then you put this box, which can tell who the thief is, right in the middle of the table. And then immediately, in the blink of an eye, the box will jump up and run around until it sits on top of the head of somebody. Then it will stop. That person is the thief who stole your things. And then one deity from the box will jump out and will beat that thief non-stop until that thief confesses his sin. The deity will stop. Only then. Okay. The old man took the box home and did exactly what the little devil told. He invited all his friends and his neighbors to come to his house for an eating party. But he didn't invite the old rotten woman because he didn't really know her. That woman, she just came in by chance. That's why.
Right.
But the old man didn't know her, so he didn't invite her. But the old rotten woman knew about it, so she still sneaked around and stood outside of the house, looking through the window to see what happened, what the old man has now, so that she can feel it again. But through the window gap, she didn't see anything, no food, no drink on the table, nothing at all. But the old man put that box, which can know who is the thief, right in the middle of the table. And then immediately that box began to produce a lot of nice music, singing, and dancing.
Wow.
The box was singing and then dancing the way he does, all the way up to the window.
Wow.
And then the box jumped up and sat on the head of that rotten woman, and then sat still. From inside of the box, a deity jumped out, very, very black skin.
Wow.
He was very big, and he had a stick in his hand. Then he began to beat that old rotten woman until she became black and blue all over her body. And then she could bear no more, so she screamed, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, I am the thief. I admit it. So the old lonely man said, just admitting is not enough. You have to return the stolen things. So the old rotten woman did exactly what the old man asked. But she didn't stop there. Do you know what she's going to do next?
No, Master.
No, we don't.
So, what did she do? She went to find the king and gossip.
Wow.
She told the king like this, Your Majesty, what kind of king are you? Huh? You are the king, but you don't know that in your kingdom something has happened. So the king asked her, what do you mean by that? So the old woman said, Your Majesty, why is it that in such and such house, on such and such street, there is an old man who has many magical things, and only you as the king are worthy to have them. Yeah, I am sure that they are your things, your treasures, and they have been stolen. So the king sent the police to that house to take the lonely old man to the palace.
Yes.
And also brought along the 2 teapots as well as the box for knowing the thief. And then the king confiscated all of them.
Right.
Confiscated them and threw the poor lonely old man in jail. Threw him in jail. And jail is not something that you will feel comfortable and peaceful in.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes. Not.
Meanwhile, the king used both of the teapots and they gave him everything he wanted.
Oh.
One day, he decided to also use the box that will know who the thief is. Immediately, when he just put that box in the middle of the table, the box began to have music and then songs, and then the box began to dance around. And then, finally, that box jumped on top of the head of the king.
Oh.
He asked for it, right?
Yes, Master.
And then a very, very black deity jumped out from the box with the stick, and keep beating the king non-stop.
Wow.
And also screamed, "You are the thief who stole the 2 teapots from the poor old man." Beating and screaming like that at the same time, non-stop.
Wow.
Okay. Until the king ordered to release the poor old man from jail and return his property. Yeah. And then the king requested the owner of the 2 teapots to tell him the complete story. So the old man said, "Oh, he's a poor old man and lonely, has nothing, how he lives a poorly life alone." But then when he dropped a peanut into the well, and so, and then the little devil came out and gave him this and that. The little devil gave him all these things in place of the peanut that fell and he could not find. But the old rotten woman had stolen them, and so
Yes.
he told everything. And then the king felt very interested hearing the story that the old man told him. Immediately, he ordered punishment for the old rotten woman. And then ordered the police to protect the old man to go home.
Wow.
From then on, the old lonely man lived a very comfortable, happy life. And had everything. And he always came and talked to his friends and his neighbors until the day he left this world.
Good. Do for him.
The end.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Applause.
Nice story.
Applause for the old man.
Yes.
For the good story that the compiler has chosen.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very simple story, but you can think about it and feel like this world is like that. Everything we do has to be correct.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
And we have to be content with what we have and not steal things from other people or from neighbors. Even the leader of one country should not go and make war and steal land from other countries, because there will be the retribution sooner or later.
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
There will be. And even if you don't see it in this lifetime, you will see it in hell or in the next life also, after hell. You will be born into such a situation, such a planet, such a world that you will be chased, you will be killed, you will be wounded, you will be maimed, just like the way you cause it to happen to other innocent people, either from your country or from the neighboring country, because it is like that. If you plant an apple tree, you will have apples. If you plant an orange tree, you will have an orange.
Yes, Master.
That's right, Master.
The law in this physical world is exact, very scientifically and practically exact. And if the sin is too big, then it will carry on until the next life, or first through purification in hell. And then you will be reborn as a victim, the way you cause other people or other animal people, other beings to be the victims when you were alive, provoking neighbors to make war or making a war yourself.
Yeah,
Understand,
Understand,
Master.
exactly.
Sometimes the karma, the retribution, the punishment will not go directly to you yet, but it might go to your children or your loved ones, family members, or even your pets. In Vietnam, we say, when you're older, you should do good deeds. Leave the merit to your children. And we also say that if the parents eat too salty food, the children will be thirsty. Similarly, in the Bible, it also says that we have sins from the ancestors, meaning our parents, or great-grandparents, etc. So if it doesn't hurt you, but it will hurt your loved ones, then it even hurt you more. And sometimes the karma makes it that way. The devil arranges it that way. The karmic law arranges it that way. So that you get more hurt, it's more painful than even you yourself getting hurt or killed. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying. I mean, really deeply realizes the truth of it. For example, recently, the person who is the so-called guru of Putin, the one who is mostly behind the invasion of Ukraine, the daughter died by a bomb. Somebody killed her by placing a bomb in the car. And people say it's supposed to be for the father, Putin's guru. But then they killed his daughter instead. I'm sure this would make him grieve 10,000 times more than if he himself gets hurt.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
It's just one of the examples. Many other examples you can find somewhere on the internet. So it is better that the parents do good deeds so that the children will enjoy their life. And it's not just about losing lives or getting grave illness, but the consequences of our bad deeds, even from our ancestors' time, will be manifested in different ways. It's not just about the life that was cut short or accidents or illnesses, but sometimes it's manifested in a way that you would not expect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like will be great discord in the family, or a lot of conflicts happen within the clan, or with other citizens of the country, etc. So anyone who really understands the logic of action and reaction, or karma, or karmic retribution, as you sow, so shall you reap, would think many times before committing something bad. Because the ones who commit any bad deeds, any sins, are the ones who will harm themselves, first of all. You see, the law in the universe is that you are entitled to what you're worth. So whatever you're given is yours. You should not be envious or greedy of other people's properties or whatever is not yours.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Because if you take them, it's not legal. Just like if you steal things in the world, it's also illegal, and the law will catch you and will punish you accordingly.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Similarly, in the whole universe, there's also laws. If you take what's not given, then you will be punished, also according to the seriousness of it. Then you will get the punishment sooner or later. Sometimes this is very soon. It's just that you don't realize it. Like you will get sick or seriously ill. You will suffer bodily, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, etc. But you will not know that is the result of your bad deeds. Whatever bad deeds it could be. Stealing things is just one of those things. And making war or coercing people to give up their property for you because you're stronger, you're bullying them, this is a very bad sin. And you might die sooner than your allotted years for your life.
Wow.
So everyone should consider this. Nothing is worth your effort to possess it when it's not yours. Whatever is yours is yours. It will be given to you, whether you want it or not.
Yes. Right.
Whatever is not yours, even if you want it, you should not take it, because the consequence is very grave for you. That's why in all the religious orders and doctrines, the first 5 precepts include thou shalt not steal. Stealing has many ways, you know. So whatever clever way you scheme to take over somebody else's rightly owned possessions, that is all stealing, and it's against the law of the universe. And sooner or later, the consequence will be very, very bad for you. And not just in this lifetime, but it could be in this lifetime. Like you could be ill, or you could be punished in different ways. If you are an ordinary person, then you'll be caught and you will be put in jail.
Wow.
But if you are so-called above the law because you're strong and you're a leader and you have some clever way to control the power and nobody dare do anything to you, still you will suffer the consequence.
Wow.
Like you will be ill very suddenly, or you'll be gravely sick, and nobody even can find out what the cause is. Or even if they find out, they cannot cure you, or it will be prolonged, or you will die agonizingly or quickly before your time is up.
Wow.
So we should respect all the laws of the universe. And it's very simply put in many of the main religions, like in the 5 principles. Like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not take intoxicants, thou shalt not tell lies, thou shalt not envy the neighbor's wife, for example, or steal the neighbor's wife, or try in any way to seduce the neighbor's wife or husband, for example, like that.
That's right. That's
This is
right.
just simply put. It could be extended or explained in a much wider sense. Just simply all the religion's principles. That's enough for everyone to keep clean and to keep safe.
Yes.
Killing or eating animal people, the first people have to kill for you, is also stealing. This is a graver sin because you steal their lives. So everyone should think about it. Keep the 5 simple precepts, so that if you are reborn again as a human, you'll be happy, safe, healthy, and have everything you need.
Yes.
The story is very clear anyway, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yeah. Similar to many stories in Buddhism, Buddha told many stories about karma and the consequence of bad deeds and good deeds. Some good deeds also will manifest many lifetimes even.
Yes.
Master.
Yes.
Even just one kid to give one of the Buddhas just some stone offering with heart, he will be also rewarded many lifetimes with richness.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Okay, my love, I will stop now before the telephone stops by itself again.
I see.
Understand.
Any questions, any comments?
Wondering the king didn't go to find a ghost. Like he heard the story, the ghost gave the pot, and the king didn't like, oh, I should look for the ghost myself.
Oh, you want him to go to find the little devil? But what for? He has no reason. Yeah, and it's not spontaneous anyway. So suppose he goes to the devil, the devil will not give him anything. The old man was poor and the devil knows that. Yeah? And for that old man, 1 peanut is very, very valuable to him because he's hungry and he has no money.
Right.
Understand.
Yes, Master.
and he was screaming, yelling, because he feels so sorry that he lost his last peanut, his food. But if the king goes there, well, what would he yell for? He can't just buy a peanut candy and go there and pretend to lose the peanut in the well, no?
Yes.
Even if he did that, the devil would know.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Evidently, he knows things because the old man came and didn't know that the teapot was stolen from him, but the devil knew.
Yes.
Yes.
He told him that it was stolen. It was not his fault, remember?
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, that's right.
So pretending is not the same as being genuine, okay?
Yes.
The old man was very simple. He reacted genuinely. He didn't pretend.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
And so the devil knew that and also wanted to help him and felt sorry for him. That's all. The king could not do the same.
Yes, Master.
Right.
Understand,
Yes.
Master.
All right then. Anything else?
No,
No,
Master.
Master. Thank you for sharing the story.
Thank you for your story.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
I just thought maybe you've been working hard, so I thought I'd give you a story.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Master.
Thank
It's
you.
very nice to hear.
Because I don't have any peanuts or any teapot to give you. You have a lot of peanuts, right?
Yes, we can buy.
You can't just tell me you have nothing. Don't lose any peanuts that you bought from the shop.
Yes, Master. Yes.
I don't have any teapot to give you, but I give you many other things that money cannot buy and you cannot lose.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
The best gift.
That's better, no?
Yes. Yes,
That's
it
much
is.
better.
Okay. All right. Talk to you next time and say hello to all of your friends, your colleagues, our team. Meanwhile, because I can't talk to all of them, they're in different places. By the way, I send my love to all of you. And may God protect you every day of your life as you contribute to happiness and peace in this world as much as we can. Thank God and may God bless you. I love you.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
You know, in a little while, it will be Mid-Autumn Festival. So even though we are not together physically, but, I call you. And that also counts as a reunion.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And I wish all of you, my team, my association members, and all the world, beautiful Mid-Autumn Moon Festival Day.
Thank you, Master.
祝大家中秋节平安快乐. Chúc mọi người một ngày Tết Trung Thu bình an và vui vẻ. And we thank God for everything that we still have in our lives. And we wish that soon the world will become peaceful and beautiful, like the moon, all round, all perfect in the sky. Thank you, God. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Master.
Bye, Master.
Cùng trong ánh sáng